This episode of Hunting in the Sticks is brought to you by Ohio Utility Protection Services. Click, call, or tap before you dig.
This week on Hunting in the Sticks, we'll be chasing turkeys in Kentucky and Ohio.
I'm thinking we might ought to start checking our blinds a little more often.
And he's been belly aching since last night about this tooth.
It's Roger's last day, the last few hours.
Hunters are ordinary people with an extra ingredient. It makes us work harder, longer, smarter. We do things most won't. To experience something most never will.
Hello, I'm Gary Remmers, and welcome to this week's episode of Hunting in the Sticks. Spring turkey season is a great time of year, and getting out early usually yields the best success on nice gobblers. However, the later it gets in the season, the more uncooperative these times become, and the hunting gets tough. To start this episode, we'll be following Ricky and his son Shane. And then we're going to jump in the blind with Roger Lipscomb from Ohio Utility Protection Services and see if we can get the job done on some late season gobblers in Ohio.
On one of our previous episodes, I went out with Mark and Nick Stowe on opening morning of Kentucky's turkey season and helped them get a double. Well, this is what happened later on that evening when I took my son Shane out.
We just got to the blind and there's a bird's nest in my seat. Nice one.
That bird's nest had been there for a little while, so I'm thinking we might ought to start checking our blinds a little more often.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. Yeah.
As usual, Shane's getting a little bored because we're not seeing any turkeys, and out of nowhere, here comes a big group of them and they're coming right at us. And I think that was enough to wake him up.
That's up close and personal, ain't it? It's only about 5 yards.
Those buzzards must be starving out there. They were landing around the turkey before he was done flopping. Well, we have had just a great day today. I went out with Mark and Nick this morning, and they got a double. And then came out here with my son Shane this evening, and just had an incredible hunt. Had these jakes come in, and Shane literally blew this one's head off.
Shane's turkey is the 4th bird I've called in and filmed this year. I'm tired of being behind the camera. It's my turn to get behind the gun.
Me and Hunter just watched this bird strutting out in this field for a little while. Had 4 hens with him, tried to call at him, but he's got 4 hens with him. He's not coming up here, so we know he's going to roost right there because it's almost dark now. So guess where we'll be in the morning. There's an old house that's here, so we just got in this house and we're filming out the window. We've got our decoy set up out here in front of us. It's windy and there's some more rain going to come in another hour or so.
Me and Jimmy seen these turkeys strutting around this old abandoned house. We figured the best place to get a shot would be upstairs.
All right, crew, let's get started. Sure.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
Renegade Steel Buildings is a nationally recognized supplier of the highest quality steel buildings and steel building accessories. Whether you're looking to build a new commercial building or a storage building on your property, whatever your steel building needs may be, Renegade offers the expertise and solution. To receive a hassle-free quote and brochure, call 1-877-363-4233 or visit us online at renegadebuildings.com.
The Ramcat is the next step in broadhead evolution. Its stealth body and blade design allow it to easily outperform its competition in accuracy, penetration, and cut diameter. It's the only broadhead on the market with a back cut, allowing the broadhead to rotate forward and cut its way back out. Listen to the exit.
Missouri One Call hopes you enjoy hunting in the sticks. We want to remind you that whether you're planting a tree, building a fence, or just making improvements around your farm or home, calling 811 will get your work area marked, so you can avoid contact with buried lines as you work. You owe it to yourself and your loved ones to dig safely. Know what's below. Call before you dig. For more information, visit us online at mo1call.com.
Hunting in the Sticks is brought to you by 811. Know what's below. Call before you dig. Steady Form, Ramcat Broadheads, and Denali Rods. We would also like to thank these 811 partners. Ricky Mills has called in toms for several people during Kentucky's turkey season. Now with a gun in his hands, he's in a bind trying to get a shot at a strutter from the inside of an old house.
Yep, so upstairs was the wrong move, so here we are going back downstairs chasing these turkeys. Okay, let's try this again. Are you kidding me? Really?
Oh, yes. Two misfires. That was...
Oh my God. My gun had 2 misfires. Oh my God. And here I am one-handed. Oh my God.
Well, got it done here in Kentucky. Now it's time to head up to Ohio Going to be hunting with Roger Lipscomb with Ohio Utility Protection Services, and hopefully me and him can get a couple more birds up there. What's up, dude?
What's up, my man?
Ready to rock?
Ready to rock, man. Holy smokes. Got all your gear here?
Yeah, I think I got everything.
Yeah.
I got enough, though.
Yeah. I thought I had a lot of gear. But Ricky, what's he got in all these bags? Did he pack his wife and kids?
I broke arm here. How you doing, man? How you guys doing?
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm good to go. I'm good to go.
Awesome.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good.
How you doing? Ricky
Roger.
Mills. Roger, nice to meet you, Roger.
Hi.
How you doing, man?
Brian, yeah.
Brian, nice to meet you.
What we'll do is we'll go and sit on a bigger track first thing in the morning.
Well, I'll let you guys rack out then, and then we'll get after it in the morning.
Sounds good. I'm on it. I'll try to get some sleep somehow. We're in the blind. We're up here in Ohio. We're hunting with Roger, who works for Ohio Utility Protection Services. And the sun just got up over the trees. It is an absolutely beautiful morning. And guess what? We already got a Tom in front of us, and he's gobbling his head off.
It's gonna be hard to get him off that strut zone.
Roger and I were calling and calling and calling at this bird, and he wanted nothing to do with us because he had this hot hen with him.
We've been sitting here for about an hour watching.
We're trying to do commentary. Really, Ricky? Roger and I just fell victim to Ricky's version of a Dutch oven blind bombing.
We had a bird strutting in front of us for about an hour here. Now we've watched him move off and he's out of sight. So we're gonna try and put the Johnny Sneakums on him.
I'm all the way up, get over here and hit of them. Maybe sit back up there and cut them off.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you gotta do when you don't know where you're at. Rely on Google.
Did he gobble? Yeah, stay in the woods, go around. Then we'll call him over there once we get a place where we can see.
Kansas 811 hopes you enjoy hunting in the sticks. We want to remind you that whether you're planting a tree, building a fence, or just making improvements around your farm or home, calling 811 will get your work area marked, so you can avoid contact with buried lines as you work. You owe it to yourself and your loved ones to dig safely. Know what's below. Call before you dig. For more information, visit us online at KansasOneCall.com.
The Steadyform will increase your accuracy, confidence, and allow you to extend your range. The Steadyform is an essential tool for every bow hunter to help eliminate form breakdown when it counts the most. The Steadyform was designed to give your bow hand a consistent anchor point each and every time.
We are hunting in the sticks.
And we put our trust in the Steadyform Torque Eliminator.
Steadyform will increase your accuracy, confidence, and will allow you to extend your range, guaranteed.
The Foundation for Hope is just that, what we consider the foundation. We envision the Foundation for Hope giving these families and these children that have been stricken with life-challenging illnesses the hope, rejuvenation to go forward and fight the illnesses that they have. The adaptive equipment we have allows them to shoot their own rifle and harvest their own animals. It's truly incredible the things that we can do. There are no limits.
over 15,000 products in stock from over 300 different manufacturers. We've got premium optics, scopes, binoculars, rangefinders, and more. Knives and tools from all the major brands: Cold Steel, CRKT, K-Bar, Spyderco, and more. Keep your gun safe with vaults from Hornady, Gun Vault, and more. Save 10% off your first order. Use coupon code PURSUIT at firearmpros.com.
Now it's time for your 811 Know What's Below Call Before You Dig viewer clip of the week. This week's clip was sent in by Patrick Paysinger.
It's September 6th here in Kentucky. It's our second evening deer hunting.
Oh man, look at that G2. Still got beautiful velvet. Oh yeah. Yeah, he is a good deer.
If you'd like your personal video to appear on our show, go to our website at huntinginthesticks.com and follow the instructions.
It's the first morning of the Ohio hunt, and Ricky and Roger have a gobbler and hen moving away from them in the field. The guys are now in pursuit of the birds to try and pull this lovesick Tom away from his hen.
Yeah, stay in the woods, go around, then we'll call him over there once we get a place where we can see. We gotta work our way back, right? So I say we just skirt around until we catch the edge of the woods over there. If we have to duck in, we can duck in.
Well, hunt 1 is turkeys 1, hunting in the sticks 0.
So now we're on our way to the dentist because Gary, who has two dentists in his family, can't take care of his teeth.
I know it.
And he's been belly aching since last night about this tooth.
Come on, guys. I'm in some serious pain here. Where is the love? I'm getting a lot of grief here.
And this is the crying he's been doing all morning.
Just whining. It's
just crying all morning.
There goes Sissy boy.
Not good, Ricky. Not good, buddy. Said I've got a major broken tooth. Their terminology was it's a mess. They couldn't pull it, may need oral surgery. Said I'm gonna have to deal with it till I get back to Louisville. So I'm just gonna have to suck it up, quit whining, and let's get back to hunting.
I'm all with the quit whining.
I'm not sure if Ricky and them went out turkey hunting. I returned back to the dentist after I went the first time and got the tooth pulled. I'm numbed up. When I was at the dentist, Ricky and them were going hunting, but now we have tornado warnings in the area, and I'm sitting here watching the storms roll by, trying to get back to the lodge.
Yeah, this evening hunt is just not happening.
You know, Ricky, today with the wind being like it is, that farm over there with the fields where you can see them from up high on the sides of the hill is going to be the best way to go, I think.
Sounds like a plan to me. Should be able to see them out there strutting.
I'm amateur level. You guys are pro level. So take me out and show me how to get it done. Well, when things get slow, we always have Ricky to keep us entertained.
There's a bunch of equipment over there beeping and banging, so we're gonna move to a different spot.
Okay, so we had done turkey hunting this morning. No success. We got hungry. We decided we needed some lunch. And on our way down here, Ricky noticed some markings on the ground here.
What you see over here is OUPS in white. And what that's indicating to the excavators are indicating to the utilities, this is where they plan to dig. The orange paint on the ground shows telecommunications. The red shows power, green which shows sewer, blue water. And so no matter what town you're in Ohio, the markings will all be the same.
End of day 2, turkey 2, hunting in the sticks, a big fat 0. It's been a tough hunting trip so far. Pretty awesome, man. Just you and him sounded like.
That's one of the downsides of being short.
Ricky, you're supposed to ask what the size is.
I did.
See, when you're short and round, the body fits, but the arms too long.
Another hunt and still no turkeys. We can get the hens to come to the decoys, but we can't get the toms to cooperate. It's Roger's last day, the last few hours, and we got a big gobbler. He's walking right to us right now. He's 20 yards from the blind that Brian and the guys from Brushy Fork set up, so we feel like idiots right now. He's gonna come up here and we're gonna kill him.
Now it's time for your safe digging moment of the week, brought to you by the legendary 811 Bike. It's the third day of the Ohio turkey hunt with Roger Lipscomb. With finicky late-season birds and an emergency trip to the dentist, the guys have had their fair share of setbacks on this hunt. Even with these problems, their spirits aren't put down as the group has hopes of getting it done during the last few hours of the trip.
Man, that's awesome. He's coming in strutting.
Now we're talking. Things are finally starting to come together.
Don't tell me I missed that bird.
I think you missed him.
Son of a He flew like he was wounded.
Dang it.
Here's what happened. We're not going to show any of that footage, okay? First off, Gary took my gun last night and bent the barrel.
Roger, you have more excuses than any man I've ever met in my life.
The truth of the matter was, just as I was getting ready to shoot, Ricky here kicked me in the shin. Messed me all up.
After our hunt, Roger invited us up to his annual Big Brother Big Sister Sporting Clays event at Cardinal Sporting Center in Marengo, Ohio. And I'm thinking after our turkey adventure, Roger maybe could use a little practice. Oh.
Oh, good job.
Ricky and I have determined that the whole issue, you're hitting everything in the air. I don't know if you've missed a shot in the air, but when it's on the ground,
That's why I missed the turkey.
It's the ground animals that are giving you a fit. So I think we need to stay on this station and really do some practicing with these ground rabbits.
Roger,
Now, how did that one not break?
Happen? Maybe not, Roger.
What?
Roger.
Dude,
Roger.
it was everywhere.
Well, Roger, we'll get them next year. And we'd like to thank you and your entire staff at OUPS for making our trip to Ohio one of our most memorable hunts. The memories and friendship we created were well worth the trip. It's the experience that makes it so fun, and coming up empty-handed, well, that's why they call it hunting, not shooting. Thanks for joining us this week, and remember, safe digging is no accident. Call 811 before you dig.
Hunting in the Sticks is brought to you by 811. Know what's below. Call before you dig. Steady Form, Ramcat Broadheads, and Denali Rods. We would also like to thank these 811 partners. Closed captioning is brought to you by Flag Shooter.
Yeah, come on up here. So, Ricky is the deer slayer, and he is the turkey slayer, but he is not the bass slayer, because there's another issue we probably have. Reel that baby in, would you? And the poor guy puts a lifesaver, a gummy lifesaver, on a wacky style rig.
You don't think the fish will bite it?
You wonder why you haven't caught any fish.